Have you ever had an alter personality or even suffered from depression? This can be caused by a concussion. They're very hard to identify, and you need to take precaution when dealing with concussions. They're very popular in high contact sports such as football, hockey, and boxing. The brain is thrown around and bounced off a skull during a concussion when you take a big hit. The worst part is that most people cannot identify a concussion, and they think that you can only have a concussion if you black out. Dizziness, confusion, nausea, or vomiting can occur. Long-term effects include light sensitivity, sleep deprivation, and memory loss. Life-threatening issues are a torn blood vessel in your brain, and you can bleed out. Swelling from being unconscious too long can also cause you to be terminal. The proper recovery method is to just give the concussion time to heal. You need to limit your focus activity, such as reading or watching TV, maybe playing video games. No time to heal means that you put yourself more at risk for traumas, such as second impact syndrome. That is when you have a concussion, and then while you are waiting, even though you haven't recovered from your first concussion, you end up with a second concussion. You need to see a doctor as soon as possible, preferably within 2 days of your concussion. You need to check simple function. They check simple functions such as your balance. If they feel that you may have a concussion, they can send you for a CT scan. That will identify the torn blood vessels and swelling. There's no prescribed medication that you can take, but do not take ibuprofen. It's a blood thinner, and if you do have a torn blood vessel, it'll cause you to bleed out faster, and you would most likely die. Many people who suffer concussions are in high contact sports. The NHL recently introduced a quiet room so players can relax while they are being evaluated. Concussion testing is taken before the season to compare to when the athlete may have suffered a concussion during a game or a practice. Athletes are taking precautions now, ending their careers early. One of the recent stories was Chris Borland from the San Francisco 49ers. He's only been in the NFL 3 years, and he's now retiring because he wants to be able to live a normal life after football. Athletes are also donating their brains if they've had a concussion to science, to Boston University after they die. And concussion should never be taken lightly, and medical staffs are finally taking the precautions needed to prevent and help concussions heal.